Ever wondered how the vast, desolate landscapes and intricate political machinations of Dune play with our minds? Today we embark on an intriguing journey, melding the cinematic universe of Dune with the fascinating world of psychology. We'll delve into the psyche of its characters, exploring their fears, their dreams, their identities, and more. How does the environment of Arrakis shape them? What does power do to them? Join us as we traverse the sands of Arrakis, diving deep into the psyche of its characters. The world of Dune is a psychological treasure trove. Picture a place where the environment is as harsh as the unforgiving desert sands. It's not just a physical challenge, but a psychological one too. The inhabitants must grapple with isolation, scarcity, and constant peril. These conditions can shape one's mind, sometimes leading to unexpected adaptations. Imagine the grit, the resilience, the sheer force of will required to survive. It's a fascinating backdrop to explore the depths of human psyche. The barren sands of Dune are a playground for the mind. Our protagonist, Paul Atreides, embarks on a classic hero's journey. This journey, well known in literature and psychology, is a transformative process that takes our hero from an ordinary world into the extraordinary and back again. Paul begins as a young nobleman, sheltered and naive, thrust into the harsh reality of Arrakis. His initial reluctance gives way to determination as he grapples with harsh trials, both physical and mental. The hero's journey is not just a simple trek from point A to point B. It's a voyage of self-discovery and growth. As Paul traverses the desolate landscapes of Dune, he's also navigating the labyrinth of his own psyche, confronting fears, embracing new realities, and emerging stronger. His transformation from Paul Atreides to Muad'Dib mirrors this journey inward, reflecting the psychological metamorphosis that defines a true hero's journey. Paul's journey is not just physical, but a profound psychological transformation. In Dune, fear is the mind killer. This phrase underlines a central theme in the narrative, the relationship between fear and survival. Let's delve into this intriguing concept. Characters in Dune are often confronted with fear, whether it's the fear of the unknown, losing loved ones, or the daunting natural elements of the new planet. However, it's how they manage these fears that truly shapes their journey. Fear, in its purest form, is a survival mechanism. It's a primal response that prepares us for danger, a signal to fight, flee, or freeze. In Dune, we see characters harnessing fear, using it as a tool rather than letting it become a hindrance. By facing their fears, they unlock a resilience that becomes key to their survival. This is a potent reminder that fear can either paralyze us or propel us forward. It's all about perspective. In the face of fear, survival becomes a mind game. Power in Dune is a double-edged sword. Power, in its essence, is a psychological construct. It's the ability to influence others and control resources, but what happens when this power is left unchecked? Enter Baron Harkonnen, a character that embodies the darker side of power. His insatiable hunger for control and dominance paints a stark portrait of how power can breed corruption. Baron Harkonnen's actions reveal a key insight about the psychology of corruption. It's not just about greed, it's about the intoxicating feeling of invincibility that power can bring. This sense of invulnerability can distort one's moral compass, leading to unethical and harmful actions. But remember, power is not inherently evil. It's how it's wielded that determines its impact. In the hands of the right individual, power can bring about positive change, and in the wrong hands, it can lead to devastation. Power can corrupt, and Dune paints a vivid picture of this psychological downfall. The harsh environment of Dune shapes its inhabitants. This statement provides a gateway to the fascinating world of environmental psychology, a key theme that threads through the narrative of Dune. The movie showcases a landscape that is not just a backdrop, but a powerful force that influences behavior, molds character, and shapes destinies. The barren desert, the relentless sun, the scarcity of water, these elements create a survivalist mindset, fostering resilience and adaptability in the characters. This harsh environment also cultivates a deep respect for nature and its resources, shaping societal norms and values. The inhabitants of Dune are a product of their environment, their actions and decisions deeply rooted in the geography that surrounds them. The movie offers a vivid illustration of the concept of environmental psychology, reinforcing the idea that our surroundings significantly influence our behavior, beliefs, and attitudes. In Dune, the environment is a character in its own right. Paul grapples with his identity and destiny. As we delve into Paul's psyche, we see a young man wrestling with the dual elements of his identity, the privileged son of a noble house and the prophesied savior of a people. This internal conflict echoes the psychological concept of identity formation, a process where we reconcile our personal identities with our social roles. Paul's destiny, on the other hand, is tied to the concept of self-determination theory. This psychological model suggests that our motivation and personality are shaped by three needs: competence, relatedness, and autonomy. As Paul navigates the treacherous terrain of Arrakis, he's compelled to develop his skills, build relationships with the freemen, and assert his independence. In Dune, destiny isn't merely about reaching a predetermined endpoint, it's about the journey, the transformation, and the choices made along the way. It's a psychological voyage that intertwines identity and destiny, shaping Paul's character and ultimately the fate of an entire universe. In Dune, destiny is not just a path, but a psychological journey. The mentats of Dune are a testament to the power of the human mind. In this complex universe where advanced machines are shunned due to the Butlerian jihad, mentats emerge as human computers, their cognitive abilities pushed to extraordinary limits. Imagine the brain as a muscle. Just as lifting weights can enhance our physical strength, rigorous mental training can boost our cognitive prowess. This is the essence of the mentat. Now take a moment to ponder this. Our brains are already astoundingly powerful, capable of processing billions of bits of information per second. Yet we only utilize a fraction of this capacity. Mentats represent what we might achieve if we unlocked our full cognitive potential. They are not simply products of a far-flung future, but embodiments of a possibility that exists within us all. The mentats remind us of the untapped potential of our minds. So the next time you feel intellectually overwhelmed, remember you might just be a mentat in the making. Dune is riddled with dreams and prophecies. In the vast expanse of Dune, Paul's visions serve as a beacon guiding his path. In the realm of psychology, dreams are often viewed as the mind's way of processing emotions and experiences. Paul's prophecies, however, go beyond mere mental processing. They hint at future events shaping his destiny. These prophetic dreams are a fascinating blend of foresight and intuition. Thus, in Dune, dreams are not just visions, they are psychological insights. The tribes of Dune showcase intriguing group dynamics. The freemen, for instance, are a fascinating study of tribalism. Their survival depends on unity and cooperation, illustrating the power of group dynamics. They navigate their harsh environment not as individuals but as a collective. Their group identity is so strong that it shapes their behaviors and attitudes, just as our societal constructs do. It's a stark reminder that we too are shaped by our tribes. Dune's tribes are a mirror to our own societal constructs. Dune presents a unique psychological conflict, the inner jihad. This is the internal struggle, the battle within oneself. For Paul, his inner jihad is a war of self-identity, duty, and destiny. A dance of fear and courage, right and wrong, old and new. It's a tug-of-war between what he wants and what is expected of him. This struggle is not unique to Paul, it's the human condition, our own inner jihads. The inner jihad is a battle of the mind played out on the sands of Dune. The philosophy of Muad'Dib is a psychological goldmine. It's a fascinating exploration of self-realization and leadership. Muad'Dib's journey to self-awareness is not just about personal growth, but also about understanding the power dynamics around him. His philosophy, while grounded in the harsh realities of Arrakis, transcends his immediate context, hinting at universal truths about human nature. It's about recognizing one's potential and using it to effect change. Muad'Dib's philosophy is a testament to the power of the mind. Enjoying our journey through the sands of Dune? For more deep dives into this intriguing universe, do hit the subscribe button. And if you're finding our psychological explorations intriguing, give that like button a click. Join us as we continue to explore the psychological depths of Dune. Dune is a cornucopia of psychological insights. From the hero's journey to tribal group dynamics, we've journeyed through the mind-bending aspects of this epic. Fans have speculated about the deeper meanings, from the mentat's cognitive prowess suggesting superhuman mental evolution, to the inner jihad reflecting our own internal conflicts. Some even propose Dune as a grand metaphor for environmental psychology, but let's not forget, at its core, it's a story of identity and destiny. In Dune, psychology is as vast and intriguing as the desert itself. Our journey through the psychological landscape of Dune comes to an end. We've traversed the hero's journey, delved into fear and survival, and dissected power dynamics. This just scratches the surface. So, continue to explore and interpret. Remember, in the world of Dune, the mind is the true frontier. Until our next psychological adventure, we appreciate you joining us in this deep dive into the psyche of Dune. We'd love to hear your insights, so don't hold back in the comments section. Until then, may your mind be as expansive as the sands of Dune. Savored this video? Fancy another? Click the on-screen video for an even deeper dive into fresh territory. Your support is like a warm cuppa on a brisk day. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring that bell for the latest content. Cheers for watching.